Hey, welcome back, family. How's everybody doing today? Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. So here we are today, CCH 360, bringing you another super powerful gathering. Myself, Brother Dan, Tracy, and Sister Pam. If you have not already gone over to the YouTube page as well as our Facebook page, you should go ahead and make sure that is one of your top priorities. Honestly, because by doing so, you'll get access to what we have grown into, and we never imagined ever becoming a worldwide digital resource community. And we've connected with people all over the UK, Canada, you name it, various regions out throughout the US. And what we're doing is we're getting with like-minded people who are doing progressive things and sharing progressive information and knowledge and doing it with our digital resources. And oftentimes we have guests. So if you're interested in joining and being a guest here, be sure to let us know, leave us a message, contact us one way or another. And we're more than happy to have you on the show. So without going too much into too much detail about what we do, let's move into why we actually gather today. Power of the mind. I'd like to ask a question just to start there. So family, what are your personal subconscious programs? You ever thought about that before? Because we all have them. Myself included, we all have them. So we're going to get there. But before we do, Brother Dan's going to take us into something else. Is going to share a very special exercise.
And we talked about how to kind of reduce stress and give yourself a little bit of breathing room and through some breathing techniques. I call them conscious breathing techniques because we're all breathing, but we're not always breathing consciously. So we're going to explore a breathing technique to help with stress reduction, and also going to take it into a light meditation. So if you've never meditated before, never thought about it, it's a great way to actually de-stress your body and de-stress your cells. And our cells are no different. They need fresh oxygen to take in and to strive. So if you go into consciously breathing, what you can do is you can provide more energy and a better health situation for your lungs. The lungs are a marvelous device. Air is actually 78% nitrogen and 21% oxygen. It enters our lungs through the process of respiration, and through that process, we expel carbon dioxide and waste products. So if we're not efficient getting oxygen in, and we're not efficient getting waste products out, how healthy can we be? Now, repeating the breath cycle, follow the count up to 5 or 10 cycles. After 10 cycles, relax to the normal breathing. Close your eyes and just sit. How are you feeling? Are you feeling relaxed? Are you feeling less stress? You just added a lot more oxygen to your system. You may even feel a little bit lightheaded. That's okay. Your mouth behind your teeth. Exhale out, drop your tongue, and repeat. Cycle 1, cycle 2, cycle 3. Sit, relax, go back to normal breathing, and just feel your body. You've just entered the world of meditation. That's just a starting point. There's much more can be done, much more to be explored, and many health benefits to be enjoyed. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. Any questions, put them in the notes or the comments, and we can discuss that as we go. Sister Pam?
Okay. All right. Thank you, Dan. That was great. Okay. A lot of people are just not in tune with meditation and the breathing, that simple breathing technique. Okay. So what I'm thinking is doing a self massage here to open up some of your breathing passages, okay, particularly in your sinuses. All right. So once that's open, then you can really get good flowing breath. All right. So what? And then you're just going to start with a massage of your face, but you're going to start at the chin, go up between the nose and around over the forehead. And do this several times, okay? Your sternum is your main drain area. So you just want to take your fingers, the flat part of your fingers, and just come down by your throat, down your sternum, and then your belly, okay? At the bridge of your nose, for the bright eyes, just go up here and just back and forth, up and down a few times. These are all parts of your sinus areas in your head. You're just opening them up, okay? Over the eyebrows, just take your fingers and come across. Your nose area is a lot more clearer. You know, just ask that to yourself. Bring your awareness to that area and bring your awareness to your lower dantian as well. And see how you feel.
All right. We talk about heaven, man, and earth. You guys heard of that before, right, Dan, Tracy? So heaven, man, and earth. I like to look at it as heaven, man, and earth also exists inside of each of those three levels. There are three levels. So I go into the mind and I say there's three levels in the mind. We know about the conscious mind. We know about the subconscious mind. And then there's also what I like to call the super mind or the super consciousness. And it's funny how the mind works, because when we first come into the world, you know, we come into the world, let's say from the age of 0 to 7-ish, they say, as a young child. The mind is very tender, very pure. The theta mind, they call it. This state of mind is basically no consciousness. You know, this is what the scientists are talking about. So there's no consciousness there. So this is the mind that teaches us how to walk. Nobody has to teach us how to walk. We learn from observing. We learn from a state of imagination, a state of hypnosis, because we're tuned into our surroundings, to our environment. We become a product of our environment. This is where the programming starts. This is where I like to say the issues are in our tissue, right? Become a victim of ourself. It's a state of mind, it's a self of consciousness. We have to start saying, I love myself, I like myself. We got to understand how powerful we are. We're the creative creatures that came on this earth. We're the spirit as well as physical skin. So what keeps us from tapping into this super consciousness is our surroundings. It's our friends, it's our families, these influences that are telling us what to do. They're writing our narrative for us. This is for the people who are ready to make a change. So we can get rid of this learned helplessness state of being, and we can stand up for ourselves. Because we can use the same thing that kept us from advancing and flip it around. We can go into what we call self-hypnosis. I love myself. I love myself. This is planting seeds, family, into your subconscious mind, creating the life that you deserve. You don't have to be a subconscious program. Thank you very much for being here today, family. And I love you guys. I'm here to help you level up.